September 16th, and boom, it's rocketed to $42.61. That's a solid 9% jump in no time flat, and the momentum, it's not slowing down. Experts are buzzing that by the end of 2025, just a few months away, we could see it hit $50 an ounce or more. Yeah, you heard that right. Your portfolio could be thanking you with some serious sparkle, but hold up, why the surge? It's not some random crypto-style pump and dump. This is real, tangible value exploding from the tech revolution we can't live without. Silver isn't just bling, it's the secret sauce powering the gadgets that run our lives. Think about it. Every smartphone in your hand, every 5G tower beaming those seamless streams, every smart sensor keeping your home lit and your EV charged, Silver's unmatched conductivity makes it all possible. And get this, by the end of this year, we're looking at over 70 billion connected devices worldwide. That's billion with a B. From AI-driven data centers to the IoT explosion, smart fridges, wearables, autonomous cars, silver demand in electronics is set to triple, potentially gobbling up 23 million ounces just for this sector alone. The 5G rollout, every base station needs it. Your next-gen phone or laptop? Loaded with it? And with the AI boom adding trillions to the global economy by 2030, silver's role is only getting bigger. We're talking structural demand that's outpacing supply like crazy. 4 straight years of deficits, inventories scraping the bottom, and mines that can't keep up. This isn't hype, it's a supply crunch meeting a tech tsunami. So, here's the tea. If you're not stacking silver now, you're leaving money on the table. It's not just a hedge against inflation or economic wobbles, it's your ticket to the future. Affordable entry, massive upside, and that feel-good factor of investing in the green tech wave. Head to your local dealer, snag some coins or bars, or dip into ETFs if that's your vibe. Start small, stay consistent, and watch as $42 turns into $50 and beyond. Who's with me? Cash for gold and coins into planes. Our phone, 847-376-8281. We are ready to talk. Drop it in the comments if you're ready to shine. Let's build wealth that powers the world. Your move. Love you all. Stay legendary.
Gleaming in other displays. Marshall coins, cash flows your way. Your treasure awaits, shine bright today. Cash for gold and coins and displays. Gleaming in other displays. Marshall coins, cash flows your way. Your treasure awaits, shine bright today. Cash for gold and coins and displays.
Discover gold and silver gleaming in our displays.
Marcus, a freelance writer battling creative block and insomnia, longed for inspiration. A wellness travel newsletter highlighted a Chiang Mai package, mountain retreats with cultural programs. Drawn to the northern Thai mystique, he purchased it, eager for a reset amid misty peaks. Landing in Chiang Mai, the cool air and temple bells welcomed him like an old friend. The retreat nestled in Doi Suthep's foothills, a eco-lodge surrounded by lush jungles. Daily programs started with hill tribe hikes, breathing in crisp oxygen that invigorated his lungs and built endurance, alleviating his sedentary fatigue. Yoga sessions in bamboo pavilions focused on alignment, correcting his posture and reducing chronic neck pain from hours at the keyboard. Nutrition classes emphasized Lana-style cooking, using organic herbs like holy basil to craft dishes that boosted his immunity and digestion. Marcus felt his energy surge, free from the sluggishness of processed foods. Evenings brought sound healing with gongs and singing bowls, dissolving mental fog and promoting deep, restorative sleep. His overall well-being soared, sharper focus, balanced hormones, and an emotional lightness that reignited his passion for writing. Chiang Mai's cultural layers unfolded magically. Visits to Wat Phra That Doi Suthep involved climbing 306 steps for panoramic views, where he learned about Buddhist merit-making and participated in candle-lighting ceremonies, fostering inner peace. Exploring hill tribe villages like those of the Karen people. He wove traditional textiles and shared herbal tea rituals, opening his eyes to indigenous wisdom on sustainable living. New places like the Elephant Nature Park allowed ethical interactions with rescued pachyderms, teaching compassion and Thailand's conservation efforts against exploitation. Departing, Marcus carried stories of renewal, his health optimized and perspectives broadened by Thailand's northern soul. The retreat's benefits had rewritten his narrative. Inspired by Chiang Mai's peaks? Contact Parinda at 7737106288 for your mountain escape.
The path honey, a song places inspire where you belong. Breathe in peace, release the old. Perinder answers, stories told. 773-710-6288. Dial the dream. Wellness travel, join.
Piłka w powietrzu unosi się, każdy z nas o punkt i strze. Krzyki na boisku, pot na skórze. Walka o zwycięstwo to nasza burza. Siatkówkę kochamy, gramy jak wy. To nie sport, to wojna, to nasze serce. Każdy serc, każdy blok, każdy ruch. To nasz ślad, nasz oddech, nasz duch. Gąki w sercach płonie ogień. Nasz drużyna, nasz dom, nasz płomień. Pod siatką walka, ręce w górze. Nie ma litości w tym miejscu burze. Siatkówkę kochamy, gramy jak wy. To nie sport, to wojna, to nasze sny. Każdy serc, każdy blok, każdy ruch. To nasz ślad, nasz oddech, nasz duch. Wokół w sercach płonie ogień. Pod siatką walka, ręce w górze. Nie ma litości w tym miejscu burze. Siatkówkę kochamy, gramy jak wy. To nie sport, to wojna, to nasze sny. Każdy serc, każdy blok, każdy ruch. To nasz świat, nasz oddech, nasz duch. Piasek w butach, słońce na twarzy. Każdy upadek nas tylko wzmacnia, marzy. Ryk publiczności, naszej wiary. Walczyć do końca, to nasz główny rytm. Siatkówkę kochamy.
Wow, to za hej!
To nie sport, to wojna, to nasze
Dobrze.
sny. Każdy serc, każdy blok, każdy ruch. To nasz świat, nasz
Dobrze.
nasz duch. To nasz świat, nasz oddech, nasz duch. Nasz duch. Nasz duch. Nasz duch.
Na balkonie trzyma?
Trzyma na działce, ale tu jest ten szambur.
O, jeszcze wzięła. Dobra.
Down for ball, set it up. Serve it up. Watch it fly.
Yes!
And now dunk when we take the floor. Volleyball's the game we adore. Spike it up, let it soar. Feel the rhythm, give me more. Take it deep, block the show. Dunk with style, let's go, go, go.
Yo, Algonquin, feel the flow. Golden jewelry direct calls. South Main Street 13 Olo. Gold shines, hit the deal. At Golden Jewelry Direct, gold rings sparkle bright, silver coins, gold chains, custom engagement delight. Sell low damaged jewelry, no worries, cash in hand. Buy silver smart, invest now. Feel the grand. Algonquin 13 Rio, South Main Street, where gold magic happens. Jewelry complete. Call 847-345-8089. Don't delay. Sell, buy, shine in the house where
You drop Golden Jewelry Direct, Algonquin crew. Buy silver, sell old jewels, well, what you gonna do? 847-345-8089. Call now, no wait. Turn trash to cash, elevate your fate.
oh yeah, gold rings.
Silver coins, custom rings, let's go.
Gold chain swinging, silver coins stacking high. Custom engagement rings, many styles to try. Damaged or old, we take it all, no fuss. Algonquin vibe, energy rush. Algonquin 13 Hill, South Main Street. Gold dreams waiting, jewelry elite. Call 847-345-8089. Team on fire, buy, sell, feel the desire.
Golden Jewelry Direct, Algonquin crew. Buy silver, sell old jewels, what you gonna do? 847-345-8089. Call now, no wait. Turn trash to cash, elevate your fate.
Oh yeah, gold rings.
Silver coins, custom rings, let's glow.
Feel the gold glow, jewelry direct and play. Algonquin awaits. Call 847-345-8089 to today. Older cash, new in hand, viral hit, jewelry dreams, dance all night. Gold jewelry, South Main 13. Algonquin forever.
Silver coins, custom rings, let's go.
Are you looking to invest in timeless treasures that sparkle and secure your future? At Gold Jewelry Direct in Algonquin, Albert and his team make buying jewelry and silver an unbeatable experience. With over 40 years of expertise, Albert personally guides you through a stunning selection of hand-picked gold and silver coins, diamond earrings, pendants, bracelets, necklaces, and more. Why buy here? First, unbeatable value. Our prices are fair and competitive, often beating big online sellers like Atmex. With low premiums over spot prices for silver eagles and bullion, you'll get authentic, verified pieces that hold real worth, perfect for hedging against uncertain times. Second, personalized service that treats you like family. Albert takes the time to answer every question, share knowledge, and even create custom designs or repairs, like resizing rings or mounting diamonds into pendants, all done quickly and affordably. No pushy sales, just honest advice to help you find the perfect piece, whether it's a wedding set, locket, or investment coins. Third, the peace of mind from dealing with pros. Our customers rave about it. Albert is honest, knowledgeable, and gave us great ideas. We walked away delighted. And best prices around, with outstanding service. Plus, immediate possession, no waiting on mint shortages. Don't miss out on top dollar deals and expert care. Visit Gold Jewelry Direct in Algonquin or call Albert today at 847-458-0899. Your sparkle starts here. Music swells and fades out.
Czuwasz ból w plecach, stawach czy mięśniach, który ogranicza Twoją codzienną aktywność i radość z życia. Wyobraź sobie, że możesz odzyskać pełną ruchliwość ciała i poprawić ogólne zdrowie bez inwazyjnych operacji czy leków. Witaj w Active Care Center, Centrum Chiropraktyki, Ortopedii Konserwatywnej i Fizjoterapii w Mount Prospect, gdzie dr Albert Pawlusiewicz, certyfikowany chiropraktyk, ortopeda z ponad 20-letnim doświadczeniem. Zeń, trening
Zapraszamy do Active Care Center. Zajmiemy się Twoim bólem, rać ciach.
Let's go. A-Team pure experts, calling all the pros. Andy Babala got the keys, dial up 630-688-1029. Level up, feel the vibe. Health well, relationships come alive. Real estate kings and queens, investors on the rise. A-Team dropping insights, open your eyes. Mastermind networks, Slimview calls your name. AI automation, changing up the game. Pure experts, ecosystem building empire. Watch out where the leaders belong. Black revitalize, 200, keeping body lead. Growth and innovation and growing chase. Leadership in that single way. Fishing right now, too many locked down that number. Unlock life, fill the mind, every calling new experts. Has to make a dream come true. Anybody else, 630-688-1029. Help relationship, help relationship. Oh, that's the rise. Now, let's build empire high. Business and less fun for both. Track clubs go white. Stories and open no place. AI press play. You on spread for the sales. Help our nigga. Free your master plan. Community blocks. Grab while you can. Let's get in on the business on fleek. Nerd first got to be after beat. Organization that's all we days. After leadership in every single phase. Mentorship way now, 20 not now that number. Unlock live. Level up live that team. All you next try to make your dreams come true. Anybody live. 630-688-1029. Help relations shine. Help relations shine. Oh, investors crush. Yeah, that's what you rolling. Ain't nothing saying. I'm sitting here with you. Level feel high, relationships. Breaking queen matters a lot. I'm this the last night to me. I make it can't break for the pop on push on my head on. The life is upon itself, keeping body lead. After we did this, single space, I put your down number. I don't know, I'm not for you. Yeah, you're for making fun of food. Grab it while you can. Real asset scalers, home services on fleek. Your experts got the tools, peak after peak.
Światła gasną, a ogień nas płonie. Jak wojownicy nocą stajemy w krąg. Bo już skoczy piasek, to nasze tło. W blasku reflektorów zaczyna się znowu ten song. Każdy upadek, każdy siniak, każdy skok to nasza opowieść w sercu ognia. Krok po kroku, dla ataku, dla bloku, dla gry. Oddajemy wszystko, dziś to nasz szczyt. Podnieś ręce, serce nad siatką. Za tę grę przelaliśmy już krew i łzy. Cienie lecą, łamiemy rytm. Dusze siatkarzy, to jeszcze nie koniec gry. Serce nad siatką. Serce nad siatką. Podcieknie jak grzmot po podłodze. Milczymy, krzyczą swojej potrzebie. Jesteśmy jednością w tej wojnie. Ostatni serwis i lecimy w niebie. Nawet gdy czasem przegramy, ponosimy się, razem trwamy. Bez strachu, przeznaczenia się nie boimy. Bo razem w niebo celujemy. O nasze mafia, niech pęczka jak ptak. Podnoś ręce, serce nad siatką. Każda blizna to nasz święty znak. W ogniu wykuwamy swój znak. Szepkaska pasja niech będzie wieczna jak ptak. Nawet gdy czasem przegramy, ponosimy się, razem trwamy. Podnieś ręce, serce nad siatką. Za tę grę przelaliśmy już krew i łzy. Cienie lecą, łamiemy rytm. Dusze siatkarzy, to jeszcze nie koniec gry.
Brawo!
Serce nad siatką.
What the game! Brawo!
Serce nad siatką.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Cash for Gold and Coins into Planes, the podcast where we ride the tides of smart money moves. I'm your host, Albert Broszkiewicz, and today we're diving into one of my favorite topics, precious metals. Gold and silver aren't just for pirates' treasure chests anymore, they're powerhouse investments. Joining me is Sal Walasek. Sal, thanks for being here.
Albert, it's my pleasure. I've been geeking over gold lately, especially how volatile the stock market can be. Let's talk about one thing the China says, it's a game changer. It's not live, it's super easy. Cash, gold, coins, and death tonight.
Absolutely. So Sal, let's start with the basics. Why should someone consider investing in gold and silver right now? The economy is a roller coaster. Inflation, interest rating, global uncertainties. How do these all fit in?
Correction. Gold, silver are the opposite signals for your portfolio. First off, they're hedging against inflation. When pay money loses value because prices are skyrocketing, think groceries, gas, housing, gold and silver as a whole even increase in worth. Historically, gold has outperformed during tough times. Remember the 2008 financial crisis. Gold prices shot up by 25% while stocks tanked. Silver is even more exciting because it's not just an investment. It's used in industries like electronics, solar panels, and EVs, so demand is booming.
Spot on. And diversification is key, right? Don't model your eggs in one basket like stocks or crypto, which can crash overnight. Precious metals add that kind of stability. You can literally hold your wealth in your hands. Plus, with interest maybe keep bond under the gold and dividends, it reserves value.
Exactly. Let's not forget the potential for big gains. Gold hit all-time highs recently, over $3,500 per ounce, and silver is declining to around $40 an ounce. Analysts predict silver could double in the next few years due to clean energy markets. It's not just about protection, it's about growth.
Love that optimism. Now, for folks new to this, buying physical gold or silver can feel intimidating. Where do you start? That's where places like Cash for Gold and Coins come in. Bring to planes, super silver for anyone in the Chicago area or beyond. Sal, beef them out, survive.
Oh, they're fantastic. Located at 680 Leachman Test Plains. It's the opening spot that's all about making precious metals and investing straightforward trustworthy. The team is knowledgeable. No cheese sales. Just expert advice. Whether you want gold bars, silver coins, or you sell old jewelry reinvest, they handle it seamlessly. Our phones 847-376-8281 and the website store. Come Cash for Gold deliveries.
Nice. Plus it's huge in the place. There's so many online scams or shady dealers. Having a local real place like Cash for Gold and Coins is gold. Pun intended. They buy and sell fair market prices based on real-time values, so you know you're getting a deal, no hidden fees, and they're standard about appraisals.
Hopefully, if you're a beginner, explain everything. American Eagles, Canadian Maples, William William Boss, Four Seasons Investors. They offer options like storage, and that one's convenient, near, easy parking. You can multi some old silver coin from Rayma, and Cape Copper, which I flip into silver. It's a portfolio boost.
That's inspiring. Let's talk strategy. How does someone incorporate gold and silver into their investments via Cash for Gold and Coins? Say, allocating 5-10% of your portfolio.
Smile Canyon, Albert, start small. Buy a few ounces of silver. It's more full gold, rated point. Cash for Gold coins. You can pick silver rounds or bars without breaking away. For gold, fractional is perfect for building. They also advise on timing. Measuring dips, hold longer. With economic headwinds on settings for youth intentions. Now prime time. I expert share market insights. Like how silver is use can lower with AI renewables. Yes.
And tax side, digital goals can be RA eligible, right? Cash for Gold and Coins can buy on setting up precious metal IRA for tax advantages.
They partner with custodian theft. It's a way to diversify retirement savings beyond stocks. Plus, online digital assets. Avoid hacks. It's physical security.
Awesome. Any tips for first timers heading to Cash for Gold Coins?
Bring ID transactions over certain amounts. Standard stuff. And chat with us. We're friendly and patient. I like feeling empowered, not overwhelmed.
Empowering is the word. Investing in gold and silver with place like Cash for Gold and Coins into plain isn't just smart, it's exciting. Gives you control in uncertain times.
Couldn't agree more. If you're deadlines on you buy, stop by. First exchange all your.
Thanks Jordan for golden insights. Listeners, head to Cash for Gold and Coins, 680 East End, Plains, Isle. Call 847-376-8281 or visit their site. Until next time, keep riding those wealth waves.
Are you tired of back pain, joint stiffness, or muscle aches holding you back from living your best life? Imagine regaining full mobility and boosting your overall health without invasive surgeries or heavy medications. Welcome to Active Care Center in Mount Prospect, where Dr. Albert Poliziewicz, a board-certified chiropractic orthopedist, and I avoided surgery thanks to this rehab. Don't let pain hold you back any longer. Call Dr. Albert Poliziewicz at 847-670-1111 to schedule your consultation at Active Care Center. Take the first step to better health and mobility, naturally and effectively.
We invite you. We will take care of your pain very quickly.
Hello everyone, my name is Andy Babala, and today we're interviewing Patrick Grimes, founder of Passive Investing Mastery, as well as Invest on Main Street. And Patrick is not only active investor, Patrick is with thousands multifamily units and multiple alternative investments funds under management. Patrick is also passionate educator and a person that experienced automation throughout his life and technology improvements. So we're going to have a great conversation. Patrick is also a community builder, so someone who creates spaces for people to learn and create education. And he's been doing this for free through his Forbes columns and really sharing the education. And I really enjoy all the Passive Investing Mastery classes that you produced. I think you got about 40, 50 shows right now, and they are very powerful, great individuals, great investors that are subject matter experts in those specific asset classes. Welcome.
Well, thanks for having me, Andy. You said a lot of nice things, and I look forward to our chat.
So Patrick, you've been investing since 2007 and managing those funds across those multifamily lending. And, you know, if you can talk about that litigation fund and how you came across that, and what are the guiding principles that, if you stay consistent throughout those years? Because I think that's really what the most important is the consistency and being able to drive toward a vision that you have, or from the understanding that you have about financial markets. Yeah, you need to be consistent. So what are the guiding principles that you had throughout those years?
Well, probably like many of the people that are in your audience, I was a hardworking professional in corporate America. So I got a mechanical engineering degree. I started at a machine design firm. I started doing well, and I wanted to succeed financially. I didn't want to spend everything that I made. So I talked to the founder of the company I was working for, and he said, go invest in alternatives. He said, high tech is going to be a wild ride for you. You're sharp, but what will get you into, what will get that financial freedom or security that you want for you and your family, you need to diversify. And so that was coming from a very modest family that didn't have wealth. I took that advice seriously, and I started looking elsewhere, right? Not all eggs in one basket. I had no idea that there was a whole world of alternatives at the time.
Yeah, that is amazing. So I've been discovering this also kind of slowly at the later stages of my life. But you know what? It's what you focus. What I'm enjoying over the last 2-3 years. What is happening with the technology? The information and the knowledge is opened. I've seen not only you, but a lot of subject matter experts or really leaders that are sharing good information, and that was always done by books and really people writing books. Plus, I always enjoy those 2 books that you send me. Absolutely fantastic, and great people in those books as well. But I remember in your Forbes columns, you always write about upside of downturns. Can you just tell my audience what you mean by that?
Well, I've been in thousands of investor calls now, and what I find is that a lot of the same questions come up. And so I write in Forbes, and I write articles, and I produce content that are common themes. And so in the Forbes articles, I've done a lot of things like explaining how to self-direct your IRA or 401k account, how to do 1031 exchanges, the asset protection. And just more recently, I started writing as through COVID about how to win from the upside of a downturn. Why? Because in 2009 and 10, I lost everything. My very first investment was in a pre-development and residential pre-development. That tanked during the subprime mortgage collapse. And so unfortunately, I was getting my ego battered and bruised, and I was financially hit, and I was more interested back then in speculative double, triple my money every time. But the market was never going to go down, is what I heard. But if you zoom out far enough, you realize that cycle was predictable. You know, the real estate markets go on cycles. Most all markets go on some kind of cycle, and some of them are non-correlated cycles. They don't rise and fall together. And some are more steady, up and to the right, essential needs type stuff. But specifically with real estate, we saw a major downturn in residential. Well, through COVID, we saw a similar kind of astronomical event, not subprime mortgage fraud collapse, but we saw the pandemic, Black Swan event, cause major distress. And when people run away and hide from opportunities like buying low in a downturn, they miss out. And so I started writing on what does it mean to be the upside of a downturn? Because just like in residential real estate in 2010 and 11, I wasn't able to participate because I was getting raked over the coals. But billionaires were made because they were able to lend at very high rates for assets that are still good assets in the long run. And they were able to buy at very low prices. And the playbook leading up to COVID, for example, in commercial real estate, was you kind of buy something, you renovate it, you hope to increase rents, you hope that the cap rates of the valuations stay consistent so that you can then sell at a profit. Well, none of that panned out. And so we see this issue where, man, maybe none of that panned out and some of those deals aren't working, but now the prices have dropped so much. You can buy low and you can lend at high rates. And that's why talking about the upside of the downturns and setting up two opportunistic funds that capitalize on the upside of downturns is exactly what we did.
Yeah, that's great. That's that's how the business and investment should really be thinking about all the we always gonna have those up and downs in every market. And I think for me, the best person that explains that it's like Ray Dalio. Did you read his books? I just love it because he's putting all that historical perspective after doing so much research and being the provider of that information as well. So I really like that. What I want to ask you about your vision of what do you see happening to really investments and maybe US dollar in 5 years? Because my personal opinion is with all the debt and digital currency coming in, are you thinking that our government or regulators are, I know they're thinking about it. I know that that's the next step to turn dollar into like a digital currency. And where do you think that might take place? It might be, very, very tough question because I think every nation is working towards that right now. And I think it's going to be happening sooner than later.
Well, so I'm an engineer, classically trained. I'm not an economist, but I think one of my favorite economists, Kenneth, said there's economists that don't know the future, and there's some that don't know that they don't know, right? And I didn't get exactly right, but people get in debates about, are we in a recession? Are we headed in a recession? Is the dollar going to collapse? It's not going to collapse. Is it? I think fundamentally, every society has markets that go on waves, and all countries have a rise and a set. I think that the real question is I will answer your question, but I think the real question is how do you position yourself to ride the waves of different markets, and how do you position yourself to ride the waves of government rise and fall? And there are inherent ways you can invest that you see sovereign funds and hedge funds and private equity funds investing in an allocation in a diversified portfolio that allow you to essentially hedge against a lot of that volatility. And so I think that's, in my mind, not, hey, look, I'm a predictor of the market. So smartest people I know are admit that they're the predictor of the market, right? And some of the less smarter ones think that they are. But I like to focus more on the allocation strategies that help to hedge against, such collapse. However, when it comes to the dollar, which we talk a lot about correlation and non-correlation, and you're asking, well, what's the future of the dollar? And it's terrifying, right? Because if you think about, sure, it always makes sense to invest in what we call non-correlation or investments that don't rise and fall together, especially now, because you've got not just the black swan event, which was the COVID, right? That caused trillions of dollars to be dumped out there. We caused interest rates to skyrocket, commercial markets to collapse. For the first time, we saw eviction moratoriums. And now we're also seeing some other things in underlying industries, insurance prices skyrocketing, which used to be 3, 4, or 5% escalators. Now it's like double and triple. But you also see, sort of on a micro scale, but not as sort of like a macro scale, you've got the world's largest economies betting against the dollar, as you pointed out, right, with the BRICS nations. And these are big generational plays, and they're going to gain momentum, especially as China becomes very quickly on the rise. You've also got wars going on. We're in 2 proxy wars, right, through Ukraine and through Israel. We just bombed Iran. Like, that's one of the biggest oil producers, right? And so it tends to be that when times are good and stable, the dollar tends to grow. When there's macroeconomic uncertainty or economic uncertainty, the dollar tends to reduce. And we show in our charts how gold is as countercyclical, right? So right now, gold's like an all-time high. So my gold allocations, which I made when gold was high priced and a boring investment numerous years ago, are now gone like this. They've gone straight up into the right. And so I'm in a really strong position. And so there are investments which are correlated to gold, like oil and gas. They tend to be safe haven investments, and it turns out 80% of the time, oil and gas, due to the roots of the BRICS nations, tend to trend together about 80% of the time. But then there's other ones that don't. And so I think that the decline of America at this point is fairly certain. Every government, when will it happen? I think we're going to see ourselves follow a trend that England is following, right? Just in a matter of 10 years ago, England had more wealth than America. Now we are superseding that wealth, right? In the wealthiest individuals. But China, right, is now going on a stratospheric growth. And with their socialist society, they have the ability to control markets. They have the ability to price fix. They have the ability to outpace and unfairly compete with the Western world. Sanctions won't get us there. They're too big of a monster. So we're going to see the slow decline of the dollar. That's not going to happen right away. It's not going to happen in the next 3 years. Why? Because our sins haven't caught up with us yet. We're dumping trillions and trillions of dollars into the economy. And if it's basically, I think last time I saw it was something like spend $4 to increase the economy by $1 is essentially what's happening, but that's all debt. So we're going to be artificially propped up by just this massive amount of debt. And will we be able to create industries big enough to ever pay it back? Will we begin to accelerate our GDP, reduce our national deficit fast enough to pay it back? Highly unlikely at this point.
Yeah, it is highly unlikely, but I think if it's done right, at least from the AI perspective, and I'm looking from the higher level perspective, really socio-economical and really looking at what's on people's minds right now. I think through proper education, and our politicians are not doing that. Proper education at some schools. Some schools are providing proper education, but there will be a lot of more individuals that gonna be joining communities that really leverage that information. And I think there will be a lot of automation in the investments as well, because even with your funds, yeah, you building those funds to allow others to participate in them, and that's how I look at the investors. That's what I do as well. When I put the project together specifically for like a co-living, yes, I'll be raising funds specifically for that, and the exit for the investors is 3 to 5 years. Those are usually the projects that that we are taking on. We did a lot of self-storage assets, but now everything is changing for me to that co-living. So I really wanted to, your perspective. You are also a family guy. Do you see the path for our society to be building those communities that are morely tightly needed? Like, there are neighborhoods, right? But there are neighborhoods sometimes that are gated communities. I think we will be on that path to kind of overlap the abundance that we're gonna get from the from those investments, but and also we'll be able to leverage AI for not only businesses, individuals, but in I think everybody's life that is taking place, and I just don't see other way. The other way is wars, and yes, I am definitely worried about war in the cyber space, because that is the next war there is coming right now. Yes, we got our proxy wars, but those are politicians really making their stance. Same thing with what happened in Ukraine, and yeah, and I'm Polish, so I'm very, very close to that.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And really, even like, Poland declaring a war, what was it, 2 weeks ago, right? With those drones coming in.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's for me, I just don't want to discuss about it. I only want to talk about the policies, about, economic implications, about what those individuals are doing. But with Trump in the office for the next 3 years, I am looking forward to all those investments that are coming in, with all that money that's coming to the United States, and I think there is a chance that we gonna kind of keep that empire position, but yeah, it's gonna be more open with the information as well. So I'm wishing everybody the abundance, and I really, most importantly, people are scared. I think people are scared from the perspective of potential job losses. And as an AI consultant, well, I'll tell you, yeah, you're not going to be replaced by AI. But if you do not understand how to leverage AI at work in your life, yes, your value in a marketplace will diminish over the next year or two dramatically. So, yeah. So from the co-living perspective, I am on that co-living path. I've been co-living with my family my whole life. Create basically communities where people do have a space for the co-living, and then services specifically by robotics and automation. So the projects that I'm doing are not gonna be done for the next 3 years. In 3 years, I am looking forward to hiring or buying a lot of Tesla robots or other robots instead of staff, and that's why I still want people to have the communication. So that's why putting people together in a it's not gonna be apartments, it's not gonna be condominiums. It's really co-living. They just renting a room. That's what it is, and they got access to the facilities and wellness that I'm packaging with my projects as well. So that's what I'm doing, Patrick. But the healthy lifestyle. I think that's the most important. So I'm focusing on health, wealth, and relationships. not only on
I appreciate that. That's a really good balance.
Yeah. So that is always the most important. I definitely I do have one more question. Would you be interested in at some point doing and organizing a retreat for the for your clients, for the investors, that would involve going to different localities or around the world? I am exploring Thailand next year, and then Philippines and Colombia in 3 years. I know that I cannot do everything at the same time, so I'm just taking a year to study, analyzing the markets, and really looking at the opportunities, mainly real estate projects in other countries around the world.
So I guess my quick response to that is yes, but not now. So one of the developments that my wife and I have been able to get to is she did feature-length animated films, and she walked away from that to take care of our boys. She's on extended maternity leave right now, and we moved to Honolulu, so I could be at home more often, and which means the time zones are on our side. By 3 p.m. here, it's like 6 p.m. or 9 p.m. Pacific or Western time. So people aren't calling me in the middle of the night, so I get every night with the family. So I've been actively working to do things more remotely and engage in projects with partners that are stateside. So I don't have to do as much as flying out every week or every couple of weeks like I used to. So we did just post our company retreat, our Honolulu huddle, over the last 10 days or 12 days. And we had a great time, but they came here because I wasn't about to go like to Thailand, but to your point, there is something that happens. And my wife and I did, before we had our boy, make effort to join events like what you're discussing. And it is important that once you get people away from their day-to-day distractions, and you then capture them in the evenings too, right? Because I've done some international real estate events, mostly national. I did one I spoke at a $1 billion boardroom event, and it was a mastermind put on by one of my now partners, Javier Hinojo. And he went to magical places that, like, this was like a castle on top of this beautiful mining village in Mexico you don't know about. But what happens when you get people together and you do breakfast, you do lunch, you do dinner, you go out afterwards, and then you're engaging in between in in-depth conversations about, and you're putting together, whiteboarding out different things that you guys want to cover, and you dig into it deeply. You come back not just like you went on a cruise and were drinking too many Mai Tais and you're just hungover. You come back with a new mindset, surrounded by people that are whom you want to become, or like-minded, that are invested in your future growth. And as long as you can continue to engage, those can become life-changing type events and build forever partnerships. Like Javier and I are now a partner in our acquisitions fund. And when I started working in this business, Bronson was one of the original people that I was engaging with at real estate events. He invited me to go with him, and we roomed together at a real estate retreat in the Midwest. And now we're partners in some deals. And so it's that sort of integration in each other's space consistently, that sort of vulnerability of, this is who I am, and consistent, and investing in each other. I think that really does create shifts.
It definitely is, and it's a motivation. It's like you're pushing each other, and that's why I started with building a strong accountability platform for my students, for anybody that's joining my organization, and I'm giving them all the tools that they need for that accountability, and we do have special meetings just specifically to stay on a subject and focus on what you want to accomplish, but through visualization as well, because that is important. You need to have it in your head where you're going to gain at least some confidence to actually talk with potential partners. And if you're in that game of raising funds, well, you definitely need to be talking with the investors, and that happens at various networking events, various training events, and that was my experience. I could not do it myself, right? You cannot accomplish your goals just by yourself. Either doing this as a business owner by creating your own organization where you're hiring people. For me, it's been a different path, because now instead of hiring people, I just work with the AI solutions that really are doing the work on my behalf, and really pushing forward with the direction of the Block by Block Alliance, as well as everything that we are doing under the Pure Experts. So thank you, Patrick. Do you have anything else that you want to add? Please promote your funds. I really would like you to promote your funds, because when somebody is coming to my environment, I really wanted to, show them, hey, you know what? Did you ever thought about the alternatives? And then, if Patrick's got the great mastery, I really would like, them to also be part of your group, just for the education. So my group is becoming stronger and stronger. I have been part of several different mastermind groups throughout my life, and each one of them contributed to something to my knowledge, and that's why I created my own. And I'm looking forward to engagements with others, with investors, and really I'm looking for the collaboration with thought leaders. The education that I'm doing is still gonna be towards the security safety management, because that has been my path throughout my life, and I'm happy to share those opportunities with others, and we'll be creating a lot of new business in our incubator as well. So those that would like to find the second, third, fourth income stream for themselves or their families, this is the environment that I created under the Pure Experts Media, and I'm really inviting individuals to engage. And we do have a virtual education, but we also do in-person events locally in Chicago. And next year we're gonna have concurrent events in person in Florida, in Siesta Key. So that's where I'm at, and thank you for your time. I am definitely gonna exchange some emails with your marketing department, so we can maybe coordinate some kind of arrangements. But I got my contract signed with the developers, and everything is set. So I am plowing forward.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Patrick, and I'm looking forward to, hopefully, maybe we can repeat something in like 3 months. I would like to do, like a collaborative workshop with you, if that would make sense for you at some point. Otherwise, sure. I really, thank you for your time today, and I'm looking forward to the hopefully other conversations.
Feel the energy, journey to wonderland, colors, light, vibration, come alive. Texture waves crashing in the night, nature's whisper, universe so bright. Dream for meditation, pulling me in, mixed media magic where the motion begins. Oil and acrylic, molding the flow, soaring horizons, letting it glow. Divine connection beyond what we see, energy rising, set your spirit free. Countless sensations dancing in the air, light vibrations everywhere. Unfed emotion, can't hold it back. Soul's music playing on this endless track. Wonderland vibes, no limits inside. Feel the energy explode in the light. Colors collide and vibrations ignite. Journey together, dancing all night. Wonderland. Feel the vibe. Color live energy high. We're diving in deep. From Chicago streets to cosmic dreams, internet sparks, meditation streams, textured surface pulling you near, animate rhythms crystal clear, nature's theater, ocean jewel shine, divine
in this energy. Wonderland vibe. Energy high. Wonderland. Feel the vibe. Energy high. Feel the energy. Wonderland vibe. Feeling like journey on, come alive.
Yo, Algonquin, feel the flow. Golden jewelry direct calls. South Main Street 13 Olo. Gold shines, hit the deal.
At Golden Jewelry Direct, gold rings sparkle bright, silver coins, gold chains, custom engagement delight. Sell old damaged jewelry, no worries, cash in hand. Buy silver smart, invest now. Feel the grand. Algonquin 13 Rio South Main Street, where gold magic happens. Jewelry complete. Call 847-345-8089. Don't delay. Sell, buy, shine in the house where
We drop golden jewelry direct, Algonquin crew. Buy silver, sell old jewels, well, what you gonna do? 847-345-8089. Call now, no wait, turn trash to cash, elevate your fate.
oh yeah, gold rings.
Silver coins, custom rings, let's go.
Gold chain swinging, silver coins stacking high. Custom engagement rings, many styles to try. Damaged or old, we take it all, no fuss. Algonquin vibe, energy rush. Algonquin 13 Hill South Main Street. Gold dreams waiting, jewelry elite. Call 847-345-8089. Team on fire, buy, sell, feel the desire.
Golden jewelry direct, Algonquin crew. Buy silver, sell old jewels, what you gonna do? 847-345-8089. Call now, no wait, turn trash to cash, elevate your fate.
Oh yeah, gold rings.
Silver coins, custom rings, let's glow.
Feel the gold glow, jewelry direct and play. Algonquin awaits. Call 847-345-8089 to today. Older cash, new in hand, viral hit, jewelry dreams, dance all night. Gold jewelry, South Main 13. Algonquin forever.
Silver coins, custom rings, let's go.
Are you looking to invest in timeless treasures that sparkle and secure your future? At Gold Jewelry Direct in Algonquin, Albert and his team make buying jewelry and silver an unbeatable experience. With over 40 years of expertise, Albert personally guides you through a stunning selection of hand-picked gold and silver coins, diamond earrings, pendants, bracelets, necklaces, and more. Why buy here? First, unbeatable value. Our prices are fair and competitive, often beating big online sellers like Atmex. With low premiums over spot prices for silver eagles and bullion, you'll get authentic, verified pieces that hold real worth, perfect for hedging against uncertain times. Second, personalized service that treats you like family. Albert takes the time to answer every question, share knowledge, and even create custom designs or repairs, like resizing rings